Hello everyone and welcome to SunUp. I'm Lyndall Stout. A lot of rain, some flooding, and even a few tornadoes as Oklahoma wheat harvest officially gets underway. For an update on how things are going so far, I talked with Josh Bushong, our OSU Extension area agronomist. Josh, tell us what you're seeing in your part of the state and also what you're hearing from producers.
So, Memorial Day, wheat harvest. So, like you said, we're getting into wheat harvest just now. Southwest Oklahoma has been hit and miss, just like everywhere else. But as we've been getting more and more fields north of I-40 into Kingfisher County, we have some guys getting some fields off. At least some guys getting out there, getting some samples into town to see what the moisture is. Overall, still a little wet for most, but we are starting to see some come into the state.
So in terms of the fields, pretty muddy right now. A lot of people are just parked for now, but there's also some flooding damage that people are dealing with. Tell us about that.
So, coming out of winter, we were looking a little meek, but as we've gotten into April and into May, we had a lot of rains. And so a lot of that, we were able to get some great grain fill, but here towards the end, as the rains continued, we did see some flooding out. So some acres, it's hit and miss, just like the rains were. Some fields, we might see over half of the field be flooded out. Some fields, it might be 5–10%, but still, we have a lot of significant acres that aren't going to be harvested just because we drowned out and it terminated that crop a little too soon.
So what has made it to the elevator so far? How is that looking?
So far, like I said, we started out southwest like usual, but most of the yields have been decent, kind of what we expected at the beginning of May, but yields anywhere from 15 to 70 bushels. So we have a lot of stuff that's still decent, above average, 30, 40, 50 bushels, but most of it's going to be kind of in that average. As far as yields, reasons why those yields are where they are, is a wide range of issues too.
So what are some of those issues? Do you want to dive into that a little bit?
We have a lot of differences out there this year. It's kind of the running theme the whole year, and especially this spring as we finish off the crop. But some of it, like we said, it's drowned out just because of those late rains. But some of it's just because we didn't put the inputs into the crop. Crop was looking a little bleak coming out of winter, so I don't fault those farmers any bit. Coming out of February and March, we didn't want to put a lot of money into something we didn't see the end of the game into it. But hindsight's 2020. More than likely, those inputs hopefully are paying off for a lot of guys, but a lot of weed control, a lot of herbicides weren't put out, so we have a lot of winter annual grasses definitely plaguing the crop in some fields, but also on some of those thinner stands, if we didn't use something with some residual, we're seeing some summer annual weeds come out. Mare's tail, horseweed, kind of our typical issues with, where we might need to be starting looking at some harvest aids for some of those fields.
And then what are we seeing? I know it's still very early in the harvest. There's a lot to talk about over the next few weeks, but what are we seeing in terms of overall quality and test weights?
So far it's been really good. Protein has been decent for the most part, definitely acceptable. Some other grain quality issues like test weight has been decent to great. I know some guys have been getting into lower mid 60 bushels or 60 pound per bushel on test weight, so that's been looking really well. Hopefully that holds on as we delay harvest. Some guys may be delayed 10 days, some guys looks like 2 weeks. So hopefully we'll get out there in a timely fashion and get that crop off, because the longer it stays out there, the more subjected it is to lodging, sprout damage in the heads, and just overall grain quality test weight stuff starts to drop off as we let that crop stay off.
We've enjoyed these nice cool days and cool evenings, but we sure need the sun to shine for a few days in a row, don't we?
Your rain's full, we just gotta get it dried down.
All right. Well, Josh, thank you very much for the update, and we'll wish everybody the best as they hopefully get in the field and get that wheat cut. And of course, the aftermath of all the rain is affecting another issue, and that is septic systems. For some guidance, here's SunUp's Elizabeth Hokett with Dr. Daniel Adamson.